Above the planet of Formos, an Imperial Gazanti-class cruiser with 4 TIE fighters in tow exits hyperspace.
Imperial Station 115, this is Basilisk. We've entered the system.
Acknowledge. You are clear for landing on docking pad 2.
Landing coordinates confirmed. Basilisk out. TIE pilots to their fighters. Here to do a sweep of the city before our landing. Yes, sir. Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
As soon as we touch down, you are to take control of the main spaceport. Set up gun emplacements at these marked locations. And remember, these are smugglers. Watch out for any traps. All patrol deployments are to have a minimum of 6 stormtroopers. No exceptions.
Understood.
Pilot, take us in.
Orbiting nearby, a frigate watches from the shadows, its engines and main power shut down to avoid detection. In the cockpit, Bakara and R2-D4 watch as the Imperials begin their descent.
Yep, that's a few more than I expected myself. First it was the Hutts, then the pirates, now the Empire. Things tend to go from bad to worse around here real quick. I know it's dangerous, but we need to stay put. With Oscar and the crew out of touch, we could easily lose them, and it's a big galaxy. I just hope we can avoid detection. Be ready to move when I give the signal. I don't think it has anything to do with your scavenging, R2. However, if it ends up being all your fault, I'll collect the bounty and hand you over to the Empire myself.
On the streets of Formos, several squads of stormtroopers emerge out of a warehouse as smoke rises from a recent firefight.
Let's go. Move it out. Cover that sector over there. Copy.
An Imperial officer flanked by 2 stormtroopers stands by with a datapad in hand. A nervous Troidarian hovers nearby.
By the Emperor's spit, another botched encounter. At this rate, I'll never get off this bloody assignment.
Commander.
Report. What are our losses?
2 squads, sir. A secret tunnel was found connecting the warehouse and the main spaceport. Bodies have been recovered, though their weapons were taken. Scanning crews have found no further intel as to where they were headed. All computer main drives have been removed before evacuation.
So another dead end. No need to waste further time here. Leave the sensor package and continue your standard patrols. If anyone comes snooping around the area, arrest them and bring them in for questioning.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's move.
Zalg, would you mind telling me why you left the escape tunnel out of your intel?
Captain, I'm not privy to all the secrets in Formos. I knew this warehouse belonged to Pandandova and its associates, but what was inside was unknown to me. Many smugglers keep their secrets close to their chest.
Your gap in intel cost me 2 squads of stormtroopers and a possible promotion to leave this forsaken rock. If Central Command were to know what took place here, we could find ourselves on the sharp end of a gaffy stick. You fail me again, I'll clip your wings and feed you to a nest of massives. Do we have an understanding?
It won't happen again, Captain. I assure you.
It better not. Sergeant, remove this parasite from my sight. Place a tracker on him, and his ship is to be impounded till further notice.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Base 1, how many probe droids do we have in storage?
4 droids ready for your deployment, Captain.
It'll have to do. I want 2 planetside and 2 others scanning the shipping lanes between Formos and the Kessel Run. Those 2 ships that blasted off earlier may attempt to return. I want them primarily using the telescopics, not just sector scans. These outlaws have forgotten who's in charge here. And it's time for a reminder.
At once, Captain.
Emerging from hyperspace, a cargo hauler makes its way through a small asteroid field. At the helm, several smugglers are busy at their consoles as a small fighter approaches from the base directly ahead on an intercept course.
Attention, unidentified ship. You are in restricted space. Turn back now or be destroyed. First and final warning.
Well, good to know the Guardian hasn't crashed into an asteroid yet. Transmit our passcodes before he glitches and attacks us again.
That's the last thing we need. Sending them now.
Codes accepted. You are cleared to proceed.
Acknowledged. Droids have their uses, but at the end of the day, never trust them.
The Star Cruiser glides into the docking bay, carved into the asteroid. A surprisingly spacious hangar capable of housing several cargo vessels and a few fighters if needed. Small pit droids snap to attention and begin to refuel, repair, and unload the ship's cargo.
Go tell our guests we're here, and keep an eye on them. This is a risk we're taking. If this goes to hell, don't hesitate to make a move. We'll sort it out later. You got it, boss.
That won't be a problem. Let's just hope Bandon doesn't blast you out of an airlock for bringing them here in the first place. If he sniffs a coup, there could be big trouble.
Well, let's just see how it plays out. Either way, you're getting a show.